Coming to you from the Lydia Media Studios in the heart of Lewiston, Auburn, it's Lydia's Lunch Bunch, LA's afternoon morning show with Mark and the award-winning Pam Ashby. How you doing, Pam?
I'm great.
You are great. As more people are starting to realize, as Pam found out, well, it became public yesterday that Pam won an award from the Lewiston Auburn Metropolitan Chamber of Commerce, the Ray Geiger Chamber Champion Award. When did you find out?
I found out not this past Tuesday, but the Tuesday before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I've known for a little bit, and I had to read the email a few times before it really sunk in. I wasn't really sure what I was reading, so every time I got finished, I was like, no. And then I'd read it again, and I'd say, no.
And now everyone knows.
Yes.
So it's a big yes.
I guess so.
The Ray Geiger Chamber Champion Award is the highest honor given to a member by the LA Metro Chamber. It's the Chamber's most prestigious award given to an individual who has proven to be a champion of and for the LA Metro Chamber. The award is presented to an individual who has invested a great deal of time, energy, and resources into furthering the LA Metro Chamber's mission and working toward bettering our communities. Sounds like it was made for you.
I do what I can.
Well, it's well-deserved. I know you're not going to toot your own horn, so someone has to.
Thanks, Mark.
Pam and all the award winners will be recognized at the annual awards ceremony on May 22nd at Poland Spring Resort. So we're certainly looking forward to that. And this is one time, Pam, that you won't be able to shy away from the spotlight.
No, I won't be able to hide in the corner,
Nope.
Especially with you and Sarah
Nope.
MC. It's going to be really difficult.
We'll come get you from your table if we have to.
Oh, boy. Come with a remote microphone.
That's right.
Yeah. No hiding.
Whatever we can do.
Yeah.
We're here to help. We are covering news and events in the greater LA area and talking to the people making a difference in our community. Give us a listen at lydiamediallc.com or wherever you get your podcasts. And feel free to share your comments, questions, or suggestions via email at podcast@lydiamediallc.com.
Today's show is brought to you by United Piping, serving residential and commercial customers with new installations and repairs. Call today and schedule your oil and gas boiler cleanings at 754-4556. UPI, the best plumbers around. And by Roopers Beverage and Redemption. When it comes to beer, wine, and spirits, don't botch it, squatch it. At 5 locations in Lewiston, Auburn, and Oxford. Learn more at roopersbeverage.com. And remember, the party starts at Roopers.
It's a Friday, and that means it's time for our weekend preview, where Pam and I take a look at some of the fun events happening in the greater LA area. And before we do that, we have another matter to attend to.
What do we have here, Mark?
We have our Roopers Beverage and Redemption Tasting Tales, where we're going to sample a little beverage provided to us by our friends at Roopers. And today is Lone Pines Juice Punch New England IPA.
I'm very excited. Do you know what this label reminds me of?
What?
Juicy fruit.
It does. There's some yellow and orange in there and some fun colors. Yep.
Yeah, I'm excited. I like hazy IPAs, so I don't think I've had this one before, though.
I've never had it as well, so this should be fun.
It says Juice Punch is a hypnotizing hazy IPA that marries juicy hops with silky malt to present a hop-heavy, plush and playful punch. It's unfiltered, unpasteurized, because all good things are wild and free.
Isn't that the truth?
Yes.
This is 6% ABV. It's available in 16-ounce cans, 4-packs, and they also have a 19.2-ounce can.
Whoa. Big Daddy.
It's a big daddy. That's when you're serious about this New England IPA.
I wouldn't be able to get through that. That's like a shareable version, right?
Yeah.
Because by the time I'd get to the bottom of that, it would be warm.
That's right.
Nobody likes a warm IPA.
Especially a hazy one.
Yeah. All right. Let's... Sounds good.
Sounds good already.
You got a big wall of a monitor in front of you.
Our listeners should know that Pam and I can't even see each other because of my computer monitor. Pretty sure it's either a 27-inch or an 85-inch monitor that I have in front of me.
Oh, yeah.
And so Pam pours my hazy IPA and has to reach around my monitor to give it to me.
Oh, boy. Well, how are we going to cheers now?
We're going to cheers.
Cheers.
Like that. There
All
we go.
right. Let's check this out. It's definitely hazy. It does have a punch, doesn't it?
It sure does.
Punches you right in the throat.
It's playful, as they describe it, a
Yeah.
playful punch.
It hits right away, but it doesn't hang on. I like that.
Yeah.
It's definitely for those that like IPAs,
Very hoppy.
but I find it to be more summery feeling than some other IPAs.
Yeah, agreed. I like it. Nice job, Lone
Yeah.
Pine.
Give you a little juice punch. And, maybe if you go pick up your own 4-pack, or do they sell them in 4-packs?
They do, yep.
4-pack of 16-ounce cans. You can think about summer, and maybe we'll get some more summery weather.
Wouldn't that be nice?
At least springtime weather would be
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, I'm a fan of this, and I'm pretty sure I could put down that 19.2 ounce can.
Before it got warm?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm pretty
All
sure
right.
this goes down really smooth.
It does go down smooth. It's a smooth IPA.
I'm a fan. I like it. Juice punch.
They did it again.
Lone Pine Juice Punch, New England IPA. Head to your local Roopers and pick some up for the weekend.
Have you been to the brewery?
I haven't, no.
I
Is that in Portland?
Yes. I like going to the breweries once in a while. You can buy flights, or you can get a regular pour of anything that they're pouring there. And
Yeah.
usually have a food truck there and some cornhole outside. And Lydia's welcome.
Well,
Any place dogs are welcome. I'm like, I like that place.
that's right.
I can't remember what we were talking about, but I was saying how I wish I could have brought Lydia to the hockey game last week. And I was like, yeah, I don't think you can bring dogs into the Colisee. And then lo and behold, there was someone with a dog on their lap,
Really?
like 3 rows in front of us. I was like, wait a minute. Although
Yeah.
Lydia would not fit on my lap. She tries. But yeah, she's a little oversized for that.
She's a healthy girl.
Yes. Yep. All right.
Well-
We want to talk about what's going on this weekend while we sip our Hazy IPA from Lone Pine.
We do, and I just want to if Kevin's listening, I just want to let him know that Toys in the Attic is the best Aerosmith album.
Is that not the one
all
that
time.
was we talked about on Tuesday?
Yeah, we talked about that.
It was that one?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, he strongly disagrees with you.
Well, you did invite him here, and he declined.
He did.
Okay.
I did tell him to send a comment to podcast at lydiamediallc.com. So we'll see if he sends that suggestion in or comment in that
Yeah.
he strongly disagrees with you.
Maybe we can read it during Monday's episode with Mike Curran from United Piping is going to be here.
Yes, UPI.
Yes.
The best plumbers around.
You got it.
Whether you want a sit-down meal or a grab-and-go, Pat's Pizza in Auburn offers delicious sandwiches, pasta, salads, and pizza at family-friendly prices. Pat's Pizza, serving the L.A. area since 1985. Open daily from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. at 85 Center Street in Auburn. Online at patsauburn.com.
Let's take a look at some fun weekend happenings in the greater LA area. You want to start?
Sure.
All right.
All weekend at the Kora Shrines Center, 11 Sabata Street in Lewiston. Friday, today, 4 to 8 p.m. Saturday from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. And Sunday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. The Kora Shrine is free and open to the public. Activities will include vendor booths, educational seminars, and presentations all through the weekend. And you can purchase raffle tickets to win one of the 20 outdoor-themed raffle packages. Also, they have 2 separately ticketed evening events, an R-rated hypnotist, Frank Santos Jr., on Friday tonight, and comedian Justin McKinney on Saturday. For more information on that, go to korashriners.org. Or you can listen to our previous podcast. That was, when was that, Monday?
That was on Monday.
Yeah.
We had Brian Doyon and Pat Penley from the Kora Shriners on to talk all about the Sportsman Expo.
Yeah.
Or the Outdoor Expo.
Yes.
Yeah, they changed the name.
Yeah, we might go check it out.
Yeah. Also happening today, Friday, 5:30 p.m., LA Arts Exhibition Reception and Artist Talk, Inside Vision. Inside Vision is an outside exhibition of inside art.
Whoa.
Yeah. That my brain hurts already. It asks its audience to look beyond the often oversimplified framing of crime and punishment and consider the individuals behind the stereotypes. That's happening at LA Arts, 168 Lisbon Street in Lewiston. And for more info, you can visit laarts.org.
Tonight, Friday at 7 p.m., Studio 2 Beatles tribute concert happening at the Franco Center, 46 Cedar Street in Lewiston. Studio 2 is dedicated to preserving the memory and fan culture of the Beatles generation by recreating the Fab Four's music, appearance, instruments, and onstage banter. Hear your favorite hits and head to the dance floor. For more information, visit francocenter.org.
Full weekend of comedy at Great Falls Comedy Club. It starts tonight, Friday at 7:30, and tomorrow, Saturday at 7:30. And Pete Sers is going to be entertaining you throughout the weekend. Great Falls Comedy Club is located at 34 Court Street in Auburn. And for more info, go to greatfallscomedyclub.com.
Also tonight at 7:30 p.m., visit the Bates College Choir, the Olin Arts Center, 75 Russell Street in Lewiston. The group will present their 2025 spring concert, Earth Song. For more information, visit bates.edu/music.
The North American Hockey League playoffs begin tonight, and our Maine Nordiques are facing off against the New Hampshire Mountain Kings at the Colisée, 190 Birch Street in Lewiston. It's a best 2 out of 3 format with all 3 games taking place at the Colisée. Game times are tonight, Friday, 7:30, Saturday at 7, and if necessary, which Sarah claims it will not be necessary, the Nords will have Sunday off. She's pretty confident in that. However, if they have to play on Sunday, it will be a 3 p.m. face-off. And for more information and tickets, you can go to MaineNordiques.com.
Fun-filled weekend at Tailgate Bar and Grill, 61 Portland Road in Gray. Friday tonight at 8:30 p.m., karaoke and dance music. Saturday at 8 p.m., live music with Inside Wants Out. And Sunday from 1 to 5, their Blues Jam. For more information, visit tailgatebarandgrill.biz.
Moving on to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., the Black Poster Project. That's happening at Pathway Vineyard Church, 12 Foss Road in Lewiston. This event raises awareness through lives lost to addiction. It's a traveling display of over 800 posters of lost loved ones in a moving exhibit titled Silent Memorials. For more information, you can go to theblackposterproject.com.
Saturday from 9 a.m. till noon, Play-Doh Fun. That's happening at the Little Play Space, 120 Center Street in Auburn. Join a fun sensory experience, open play included. Register online at thelittleplayspace.me.com.
Saturday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., Shop into Spring Craft and Vendor Fair. That's at the Auburn Mall, 550 Center Street in Auburn. A large variety of crafters and vendors will be on hand with a wide variety of items. It's the perfect time to shop for gifts for springtime events like Mother's Day, birthdays, weddings, and graduations. Proceeds from this event will benefit the Greater Androscoggin Humane Society.
Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., the Literary Bazaar and Craft Vendor event is happening at the Foss Mansion, 19 Elm Street in Auburn. Calling all bookworms. It's going to be a great time with good people. Join in on an afternoon of fun. For more information, search The Ugly Candle Company and Apothecary on Facebook.
Saturday at 11 a.m., Greg Boardman presents The Evolution of French Fiddling. That's at the Auburn Public Library, 49 Spring Street in Auburn. Greg will be tracing the evolution of French dance music from the Old Country to the North American colonies and their eventual sovereignty while playing examples on his fiddle. I think just about everyone who has kids in this area is familiar with the work of Greg Boardman because he's probably taught your kid how to play a musical instrument at some point in school.
The other day, I can't remember what it was, but I was like, why are they playing that? Why don't they just play Hot Cross Buns? And Alex looked at me and he goes, you know Hot Cross Buns? And I'm like, yeah, I went to school.
Everyone knows Hot Cross Buns.
I think he thought I was a magician or something. Saturday from 4:30 to 6 p.m., there's a baked bean supper. That's located at the Acacia Lodge, 663 Royalsboro Road in Durham. Dinner is $10 per adult, $5 for children 12 and under. They'll be serving beans, hot dogs, pasta, cornbread, rolls, salads, pickles, and pies. For more information, give Ralph A. Carter a call at 650-7483.
I like how they included pickles.
Pickles.
I get excited about pickles.
Good homemade pickles.
Yeah.
Do your pickles need to have a snap?
It helps.
Yes.
I think.
100%. I like a snappy
helps.
pickle.
Yep.
I've done a lot of road trips, but those pickles in a pouch that you get at gas stations, I think they're snaps or something.
I've never had
Oh
those.
my God, they're so good.
Are they?
Yes.
I'm going to have to check that out. Pickles in a pouch.
Pickles in a pouch.
That could be a game changer.
Well, it's tough when you're on road trips. You can't stop for a meal all the
Right.
time. And the things you pick up at the gas station are just trash. So you feel like trash when you're driving and you can't be tired. So I'm trying to find like healthy things to eat, right? And
Yeah.
I found these pickles in a pouch. I think they're called snaps. And they have dilly beans and other things too. They're really good. They were really good.
I'm going to check those out.
Yep.
And I used to do a lot of traveling in my car for comedy. And a little pro tip for everybody out there. I don't know if you do this, Pam, but keep a little bottle of hand sanitizer in your car within reach. Because if you're eating on the road, especially if you're eating pickles or you're eating pizza or anything greasy like that,
You need it. Yeah.
even if you wipe your hands with a napkin, you still have that film on your hands, right? But if you have hand sanitizer, put that stuff to good use and you're good to go.
We could have a whole podcast on what I do on long road trips.
Let's
like
do it.
there's a whole thing. Like I have a system.
Yeah.
I've done so many road trips when I lived in Texas. The first year I moved to Texas, I drove for Christmas. I drove from Texas to Florida, spent I think about a week there. And then from Florida, I came up to Maine and stayed about 10 or so days up here and then drove back to Texas.
Oh, boy.
That was a big full circus. It was a circus. Big full circle. Lydia was with me the whole time.
Of course.
But yes, I get my car set up a certain way for her.
Yep.
I have a travel cooler that I keep in the passenger seat. I have my phone in a very perfectly in view, non-distractive way. Every time I get in the car, I make sure everything's where I need it to be and
Yeah.
it's clean and it's I definitely have my car detailed before I go because I need it clean and organized and all the things.
And do you want to talk about what it looks like when you arrive at your destination?
I mean, for the most part, it's not too bad,
Yeah.
but because we're literally in and out. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, that'd be fun sometime. Sarah's taking some road trips too, so maybe we can all share notes.
Yeah. It'd be fun.
Locally owned and locally focused, Lydia Media celebrates the heart of the greater Lewiston-Auburn area through 2 magazines, Uncle Andy's Digest and LA Metro Magazine, and the new Lydia's Lunch Bunch podcast. Each production shines a positive light on local businesses, nonprofits, events, and individuals making a difference in our community. Keep your advertising dollars local and position your business in front of your target audience with Lydia Media. Learn more at lydiamediallc.com.
Coming up on Saturday from 6 to 9 p.m., it's a second Saturday social at Obscura Cafe and Drinkery, 108 Lisbon Street in Lewiston. If you're looking for a way to unwind and enjoy some good company, join them for their monthly LGBTQ social. Whether you're new to the area or a longtime resident, it's the perfect chance to relax, play games, and build connections. For more information, you can go to obscuramaine.com.
Saturday at 6:30 p.m., live music with After Dark Duo. That's happening at Sonder and Dram, 12 Ash Street in Lewiston. For more information on that, visit sonderdram.com.
Saturday at 7 p.m., it's a Taylor Swift tribute concert. Pam, are you a Swiftie?
I wouldn't consider myself a Swiftie. I listened to her when she started off in country.
Yeah.
There was a phase that I didn't like her, but now I think she's brilliant. She has really held her own, and she's really done the work and come a long way.
Yeah,
so she's a force to be reckoned with.
For sure.
I
She
mean-
has built an empire.
Yeah, you can't deny that what she's doing isn't working. I
Right.
mean, her music has it's what do they call it? The hook.
Yeah.
She's brilliant at that, finding the hook and just sticking with it. There are some songs that I'm just like, damn, I can't get that one out of my head.
Yeah, right. That means it's working.
Everybody knows the words to at least one Swift song, right?
Sherry's a huge fan,
Is she?
and she asked me if I wanted to watch, I think it was the Eras film, that concert. film that she came out with.
Okay, she phrased that wrong. She asked if you wanted to.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm like, I want to support you. I'm going to be in the living room anyways. So if you put it on, I'll watch it. And I watched it, and it was pretty awesome. She puts on an incredible show.
Yeah.
This is like, I guess, the next best thing. Amanda Tubbs and her band will perform Taylor, an Eras Experience tribute concert. Amanda and her bandmates have been performing together since 2020. Their tribute shows have appeared on the stages at venues throughout New England. The Eras Experience gives the audience all of Taylor Swift's biggest hits and costumes to match. For more information, go to francocenter.org.
The Continental Shakedown.
They're great.
They're playing Saturday, 7:30 p.m. at Fast Breaks. Fast Breaks is located at 1465 Lisbon Street in Lewiston. Head on over and do some dancing.
Speaking of dancing,
Dancing.
I was so excited when I saw this one because I'm like, I know where Pam's going to be on Saturday night. Saturday at 7:30, live music with The Shizzle.
I've never heard of them.
I haven't either.
Where do they come from?
I don't know, but they sound awesome.
I'm going to have to check them out.
That's at the Colisée Club, 190 Birch Street in Lewiston. And folks, you should know there's going to be a hockey game, a playoff hockey game going on during this show. So it's going to be an electric atmosphere at the Colisée. The Shizzle is a high-energy, full-production band specializing in hip-hop hits from the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
Known for their themed performances, they bring the party to life with vibrant costumes, dynamic DJ lighting, and pure live music. They cover artists like Eminem, Sugar Hill Gang, Cypress Hill, Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Salt and Pepper, and Run DMC.
Yes.
The soundtrack to Pam's life.
Well, not my entire life.
I know.
But a bulk of it, probably.
There you go. The Shizzle guarantees an unforgettable dance party experience.
Some of that stuff I listen back to now. Like, I think I played Snoop Dogg's original record. I can picture the cover of the CD, but I can't think of the title of the album
It was
right
like
now.
a cartoon, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
like in the doghouse. and-
I want to say it was Doggy Style.
Yeah,
but
I think you're right.
I'm not sure.
My parents had recently divorced, and I was visiting my dad in Massachusetts. Of course, parents overcompensate when a divorce happens. So we were shopping at the mall, and he bought me the Snoop Dogg CD. And when we were driving back to Maine to bring me back home, he was like, "Oh, why don't you put in your new CD to listen to?" I was like, "Nope,
Oh, boy.
nope, that's okay." I was not ready to share with my father that I was listening to this Snoop Dogg. And then later, just last year, I think it was, I listened to that specific album and I was like, why did I like this? I love Snoop, don't get me wrong. How has he managed to be relevant still? Yeah, that first album was kind of junk. Anyway, I digress. How about Sunday from 10 a.m. to noon, Girl Scout cookie drive-thru? Who doesn't love a Girl Scout cookie? That's happening at 229 Center Street in Auburn at the Sam's Plaza. This event is hosted by Girl Scout Troop 5043. Enjoy free photos with the Easter Bunny, an Easter basket raffle, and a chance to stock up on Girl Scout cookies. For more information, search Girl Scout Cookie Drive-Thru on Facebook.
And finally, Sunday at 1 p.m., learn how to use your sewing machine. That's at Fay Wilds, 850 Main Street in Lewiston. The class is designed for beginners who have never sewn before or have, but not for quite some time. Maybe you're a little rusty. This is the place for you.
You need a refresher.
Yeah. You'll learn the basics, such as how to thread your machine and how the machine works. Material will be provided for practice stitching. You can bring your own machine if you like, and there will be a couple of extras available for those who need them. For more information, search Fay Wilds on Facebook, and that's Faye Wilds on Facebook.
Learn how to use your sewing machine or 90s rap. There is literally something for everyone this weekend.
Yes.
No complaints, people.
Plenty of stuff to do. Get out there and have some fun in the greater Lewiston, Auburn area. And once again, thanks to our sponsors, Roopers Beverage and Redemption.
Go grab your Juice Punch Hazy IPA.
And let us know if you like it, too.
Yeah.
That's one of the things. We've had a lot of listeners tell us that they've made purchases based on our reviews.
I have people have told me that.
Yeah.
Please comment when we, on our posts of those tasting tales, to let us know that you bought that and you liked it or didn't like it, whatever.
Yeah. Let's spread the word. Take a selfie of you with your beverage and tag us in it. Tag Lydia Media. It goes a long way.
It does.
And United Piping. And as we mentioned earlier, the owner of United Piping, Mike Curran, is going to be our guest on Monday.
I should probably send him a reminder text message.
You should. He's a busy man. So we are certainly
I think he would
looking
appreciate
forward.
that. Yeah.
Yes. We are certainly looking forward to that. And if you'd like to be part of the Lydia's Lunch Bunch advertising family, reach out to the award-winning Pam Ashby. This is only the beginning.
I know.
I'm sorry.
I was just thinking that too. I'm like, how long is this going to last?
It's going to be well over a month. You can email Pam at pam@lydiamediallc.com. Thanks for listening and have a great weekend. This information is sourced from published and submitted events. Times, dates, schedules, and venues may change. Please check with the venue or event organizers prior to making plans.
Have a great day. And remember, don't bite your cat.